Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm currently in LA and I'm so excited to be talking to you guys today. After my college move-in Berkeley went kind of viral, I figured that I should probably make more college videos dedicated to college freshmen. I think this video can be dedicated to a lot of you guys, freshmen, sophomores, juniors, because a lot of you guys were kicked out in the midst of pandemic, and because I did have that on-campus experience that not everyone got, I felt like I learned a lot my freshman year and can give my 2 cents to a lot of you guys. With that being said, make sure to stay to the middle and the end to hear some of my favorite truths and to hear from some special guests. This is going to be kind of like a vlog style video, so enjoy the ride. Okay, right now I am running around the USC campus, so I think I'll start with my first harsh truth, which is that once college starts, it's gonna be a lot harder to get on track with your health goals. There's gonna be a lot more temptations to put that off and not do that exercise, eat a little bit unhealthier, and that's okay because it is temporary. As long as you're moving your body a little bit more each day. Running around campus is my favorite way to get the exercise in because I get to familiarize myself with the campus. It's gonna be a little bit more difficult, but as long as you set time aside each day, which is honestly not that much, like 30 minutes, you can do it. We're to Walmart right now. Some girls are getting their nails done, but for now we have our first person.
Hello.
Faith, who are you?
I am Faith.
And she's from USC. What are you studying?
Health and Human Sciences. And the advice that I would give to anyone as a freshman in college is don't room with your friends. Your first year, you think you're friends with them, or you guys just met and you're like, oh, let's room together. Don't do it. Get to know them a little bit better after maybe like your second year. Then decide room with a random. You're probably gonna have better luck.
Okay.
Rooming with a friend freshman year destroys your friendship. Trust me.
Today is my last day in LA. I'm going to continue on with some harsh truths that you might have an identity crisis. For me, I thought I knew myself really well in high school and that my aesthetic was a certain way, my friend group was going to be a certain way. But when I came to college, all of that changed. My music taste changed, my sense of style changed, and I was like, what is going on? In college, I got a lot more extroverted, I felt like. I stopped caring about what people thought, became a lot less productive, and I always thought that I was going to be really hard on myself and that I was the queen of productivity, but not the case. That was something that I wasn't really used to, not being perfect and not having the perfect routine, and that's okay. Another thing about freshman year is that your morals will be tested and questioned. All of your values that you had in high school may be completely thrown away in the trash. Maybe you'll develop new morals. In high school, I guess I'd say I was a goody-goody. And then when college started, obviously I'm surrounded by people who are doing things that I didn't necessarily think were moral or right. And I really had to ask myself, is this something that you want to engage in? Sometimes you have to say no to things. And that is something you definitely have to reassess because you are given a lot of freedom and choices to do whatever you want to do, and nobody is going to stop you. The next hard truth is that you might have to redefine your definition of success depending on where you are. If there's inflation, deflation, competitive people, people who are more laid back, you might be surrounded with people who have a different vision for success and happiness, etc. For me, I had to deal with the fact that I was surrounded by super smart kids and super accomplished kids. School is based on a system of slight deflation. It's on a curve, not all the time. I have to be okay with getting a C. I have to be okay with not getting an A all the time. And now I'm content, I'm ecstatic if I get a B. And that's something that was different from what I experienced in the past. The next truth is that your friend group may drastically change, at least for me it did, because college is a larger environment from grade school. You're destined to meet a lot more people and hence more people who are genuine and that you can feel comfortable around. And for me, I really found my people in college, and I felt like they weren't as fake. There's also a ton of really kind and compassionate people that you'll get along with. It's not going to be like high school where because you're in the same classroom, because you see someone every single day, because they let you borrow your eraser, that you guys are just going to become friends. It's a lot harder in the college environment when you're in giant lecture halls and you can't really make those connections side by side. Although you can, it's just a lot harder. A lot of times you have to go out of your way to meet these types of people through joining organizations, clubs, meeting in dorms, and through that experience in itself, it's really easy to find people who are like-minded and have the same interests. For me, my friend group changed in the sense of demographics, ethnicities, as well as sexualities, backgrounds, nationalities. Oh, and also tastes. A lot of my new friends that I met in Berkeley tend to have like more quirky, indie styles, and back at home it was more like R&B, slightly basic, more like ABG aesthetic. I changed locations because you guys were literally bouncing on a balcony and we're about to fall. Okay, along the lines of friends, it's gonna be a lot harder to keep and maintain friendships because in college there's just so many people are really busy doing things, and you really have to go out of your way to make plans and reach out to friends. If that doesn't happen, you're probably not going to hang out unless you have a set group of friends who are always reaching out. Those friends that you do make in college end up becoming super close because you are willing to make sacrifices and allocate time for people who you think will be worthy of your time and in your life. So I'm back from LA in the Bay, and I'm with my one of my best friends, Hannah Pham.
Hi, I'm Hannah. I'm Gary's childhood friend. Oh, I go to UOP. I'm a pre-dental major. Hopefully I still am by the time you upload this video.
So what is something you want to tell incoming freshmen?
I'm just gonna say know what classes you want to take and know which classes they are, because come time for you to sign up for those, it's going to be really hard. So make sure you have a plan A, plan B, plan C, just in case you don't get your classes, and make sure you have all the classes you need to graduate, because you don't want to go through 4 years of hell to not graduate.
Yeah, that is very true. I remember my freshman year, all of my classes were taken, so I couldn't take any of the ones that I signed up for initially, so I had to make up a backup plan, and luckily I got those, but it was really stressful, and I really wish I knew that they fill up a lot quicker than expected. Woohoo! You made it into college. You don't have to work hard anymore. And not the case. Just because you made it into your dream university or you got into college doesn't mean you can stop working now. Please continue working on those internships, build your resumes, network, cold email, cold call professors. There's so much that you can do that will help pave for a better future. I highly recommend reaching out to a senior or finding some kind of mentor to help really look over your resume and give you some career advice. For your resumes, you'll be surprised. You can still put all of your high school leadership experience and volunteer. So don't fret if you don't have a lot of experience from college. Last but certainly not least, you are in charge of your college experience. No matter where you end up, it's up to you to dictate how much you'll get out of your education, your social life, and campus experience. So please put yourself out there, put in the work to meet new people, go to office hours, and make plans with friends. So many times I see freshmen hating their college experience because they're spending all day inside playing video games and not going out, so of course they're not going to have the best experience. So for the sake of yourself, make new memories, challenge yourself, embrace the discomfort, and it'll be so worth it. And that concludes my video for my fellow freshmen or college students. If you found any of these very helpful or if any of these were shocking to you, please leave them down below. As a final reminder, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video with any people who you think can benefit from hard truths of freshman year. See you in my next video.